Hello everybody, welcome back to Rank&Roll. Today we'll be continuing on with my CD collection. I think I have 2 more videos for my main albums, and then we'll do a last one with my compilations and soundtracks. But here we go, let's get it started with the letter M. First up, I have Machine Gun Kelly, Lace Up. Madonna, Like a Prayer. Madonna, Something to Remember. Madonna, Ray of Light. Madonna, American Life. I almost threw all my CDs on the ground. Madonna, Hard Candy. Madonna, The Immaculate Collection. Madonna, The Confessions Tour. Is that what that says? The Confessions Tour? I believe so. The Best of the Mamas and the Papas. Mandy Patinkin, Experiment. Mandy Patinkin, Oscar and Steve. I believe this one is autographed. Not for me. I bought it used and ended up being autographed, which was really cool. Marcy Playground. This is just self-titled. All right, Marilyn Manson collection. I have Portrait of an American Family. Smells Like Children. Antichrist Superstar. Mechanical Animals. Hollywood. Golden Age of Grotesque. Eat Me, Drink Me. The High End of Low. Born Villain. The Pale Emperor. Heaven Upside Down. We Are Chaos. And One Assassination Under God, Chapter 1. Lest We Forget His Greatest Hits. The Last Tour on Earth. Remix and Repent. And Personal Jesus single. Got Mark Wills, Loving Every Minute. Mark Wills' Greatest Hits. Maroon 5, Songs About Jane. Maroon 5, self-titled. Martina McBride, The Way That I Am. Martina McBride, Waking Up Laughing. Martina McBride, Greatest Hits. Matchbox 20, Yourself or Someone Like You. Mad Season. More Than You Think You Are. North. Where the Light Goes. Exile on Main Stream. For Meatloaf, I have Bad Out of Hell. Bad Out of Hell 2. Back Into Hell, I believe that's what it's called. Back Into Hell. Bad Out of Hell 3. The Monster Is Loose. Welcome to the Neighborhood. My most recent pickup, which is why it's still sealed. Meatloaf, Couldn't Have Said It Better. I have Megadeth. Countdown to Extinction. Megadeth, Euthanasia. Megadeth, Cryptic Writings. Megadeth, The Sick, the Dying, and the Dead. I apologize for the glares. I probably didn't say that in any other video. But I am no professional. Meredith Brooks, Blurring the Edges. The Lonesome Fugitive, the Merle Haggard Anthology. Merle Haggard, Old Country Singer. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. Metallica, Master of Puppets. Metallica and Justice for All. Metallica, the Black Album. Metallica Load. Metallica Reload. And Saint Anger from Metallica. I also have Garage Inc. by Metallica. I have Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5. Michael Jackson Thriller. Michael Jackson Bad. Michael Jackson Dangerous. Michael Jackson Invincible. Michael Jackson Number Ones. Mickey Mars, The Other Side of Mars, or Mick Mars, my bad. Mick Mars from Motley Crue. Mickey James, Somebody's Gonna Pay. For the Miley Cyrus, I have the Hannah Montana soundtrack. Hannah Montana, The Best of Both Worlds concert. I believe this is 2 for Hannah Montana. I have Miley Cyrus, The Time of Our Lives. I believe this is an EP, but it might be a full album. I don't know. Breakout. Miley Cyrus, Can't Be Tamed. Bangers. Younger Now. Plastic Hearts, still Miley Cyrus. Endless Summer. And her newest release, Something Beautiful. Minnie McCready, If I Don't Stay the Night. Missy Elliott. I don't know the name of this one. Misdemeanor Elliott. I will figure this mystery out. The Real World. Missy Elliott, So Addictive. Missy Elliott, Under Construction. Missy Elliott, This Is Not a Test. Mitch Fattel, Miniskirts and Muffins. I think he's kind of funny. A lot of people don't know who he is, it seems. Mitch Hedberg, Mitch Altogether. And Mitch Hedberg, Do You Believe in Gosh? The Muse, or Modest Mouse, The Moon and Antarctica. I don't know where Greenwich Library is. Probably got that on eBay. Motley Crue collection. Excuse me. I have Too Fast for Love. Shout at the Devil. Theater of Pain. Girls, Girls, Girls. Dr. Feelgood. Motley Crue, self-titled. Generation Swine. It's supposed to be upside down, but it bothered me, so I flipped everything the way a normal CD would be. Motley Crue, New Tattoo. Saints of Los Angeles. This is an underrated album, in my opinion. Motley Crue, The Dirt soundtrack. Motley Crue's Greatest Hits. This is Mudvayne, The End of Things to Come. I think that's what that said. The End of All Things to Come. My Chemical Romance, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge. The Black Parade, one of the greatest albums of all time. Danger Days. Sorry, that one took me a second. And The Black Parade is dead. All right. I have Nazareth, The Hair of the Dog. Neil Young and Crazy Horse, or With Crazy Horse. Whew, I'm out of breath, guys. I'm fat. Neil Young, Mirrorball. Sleep with Angels, Neil Young. Neil Young. After the Gold Rush. Neil Young, Harvest. Neil Young, Harvest Moon. Neil Young, Hard Rock or Road Rock. Neil Young, Americana. I have Nellyville by Nelly. Suit by Nelly. Newfound Glory, Sticks and Stones. Newfound Glory, Coming Home. New Kids on the Block, Hanging Tough. New Kids on the Block, Step by Step. Nickelback, Curb. The State. Silver Side Up. The Long Road. All the Right Reasons. Dark Horse. Here and Now. No Fixed Address. Feed the Machine. Get Rolling. 9 Days. The Madding Crowd. Nirvana, Nevermind. Nirvana in Utero. Nirvana live in, or MTV Unplugged in New York. And Nirvana Lithium, this is just a single. No Doubt. No Doubt, Tragic Kingdom. No Doubt, The Return of Saturn. Son of a bitch. Sorry about that. No Doubt, Rocksteady. No Doubt, Push and Shove. No Doubt, the singles. No Show. Nobody's probably going to know who this one is. This was a local band from where I'm from, I think in the 90s. I remember my parents having the CD when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed at least a few of the songs on it. And I happened to find it in a local thrift store for a couple bucks, so I grabbed it. And that's probably one of the few irreplaceable albums in my collection. Now I have the NSYNC collection. This has NSYNC, No Strings Attached, and Celebrity. Alright, moving on to the O's. For the Offspring, I have the Offspring, their self-titled debut. I believe this is the second pressing, not the original. Ignition. Smash. I'll actually be seeing Offspring here in a couple weeks. I'm super excited. Ixnay on the Hombre. Americana. My personal favorite album from them, Conspiracy of One. Splinter. Rise and Fall, Rage and Grace. Days Go By. Let the Bedtimes Roll. This is not only one of my least favorite albums by them, but one of my least favorite albums of all time. The title is correct. When you put this on, the bad times are going to roll. And their newest album, Supercharged. This is actually an alright album. Alright. I have Olivia Rodrigo. This is Sour. Olivia Rodrigo, Guts. These are actually two solid pop albums. I enjoy them quite a bit. And Olivia Rodrigo, this is like Live at Glasstone or something along those lines. Live from Glastonbury. I haven't checked this out yet. I'll pop it on eventually. Alright, for Ozzy, I have Ozzy Osbourne, The Blizzard of Oz. Now, this guy was like an idol to me. I remember when celebrities die. And I see all these posts on Facebook or people crying who had never met them, and I was always like, dude, you never knew them. How does it affect you that much? When Ozzy died, I broke down. I finally understood. That was the first time a celebrity death affected me, and it affected me hard. So enough from now on, I'll keep my mouth shut. All right. I have The Diary of a Madman, Bark at the Moon, and I actually did a listen through for all his albums. I'll have a ranking up eventually here soon for them. It started out right when he did his final shows, when I listened to the first couple albums, and when he died, that's when I decided to really listen. I have The Ultimate Sin, No Rest for the Wicked. This was an album I had no familiarity with when I did my deep dive, and I was impressed with how good this album actually was. No More Tears, but this is my personal favorite Ozzy album. It was the Ozzy Osbourne album I discovered when I was a kid, besides the songs my dad would play, and the first Ozzy album I fell in love with, and it means a lot to me. I have Osmosis, Down to Earth, Undercover, Black Rain, Scream, Ordinary Man, Patient Number 9, Just Say Ozzy, the Randy Rhoads Tribute, Speak of the Devil, and the essential Ozzy Osbourne. For Christmas, my girlfriend's 14-year-old daughter got me this, which is really sweet, and it's probably the present I cherish the most for my gifts. I've been with my girlfriend going on 4 years, and I love her kids like they're my own, and I didn't realize how much I might have affected these kids, and the fact that she was able to pay attention and knew how much Ozzy meant to me to get me this. It almost made me cry. All right, I got my last stacks of CDs for this video. I have Pink, the album so far. This is a box set. I'm just going to open this one up because this one's easier to open up. I don't know what order they are in here. So, Can't Take Me Home, Misunderstood, Try This, I'm Not Dead, Funhouse, and The Truth About Love. Alright, I have Beautiful Trauma, Hurts to Be Human, Trustful, Greatest Hits So Far, and All I Know So Far is the live album. I have Panic at the Disco, A Fever You Can Never Sweat Out, or You Can't Sweat Out, Panic at the Disco, Pray for the Wicked, Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, Papa Roach, Infest, Papa Roach, Getting Away with Murder, Paramore, self-titled. Wonder if that one has Misery Business. I don't even know if that's Paramore or not. Patsy Cline, Remembering Patsy Cline, a tribute CD. My Pearl Jam collection. This is probably one of my top 10 favorite bands. I have 10. Versus. No Code. Vitology. Yield. Binaural. I don't know how to pronounce that word. I'm not even going to try again. Riot Act. Pearl Jam self-titled. And Dark Matter. I need to get a few more in that collection. It'll be complete. Oh, Pearl Jam Live. This is Pearl Jam Spin the Black Circle. It's just a single. And the Pearl Jam Jeremy single. Alright, I have Peggy Lee, 36 all-time greatest hits. I said before that she is from my original hometown. Peggy Lee, all-time greatest hits. Phil Vassar. Perry Smilo, the Freedom Music Project. I'm not sure if this is. I found it in a box. I have Pink Floyd, The Dark Side of the Moon, the 20th anniversary box set. Pink Floyd, Animals. Pink Floyd, Echoes. This is the best of album. Pirates of the Mississippi. Pitbull, Global Warming. Poison Collection. I have Look What the Cat Dragged In. Open Up and Say Ah. Flesh and Blood. Native Tongue. Hollyweird. Crack a Smile and more. Poisoned. Swallow This Live. Poison's Greatest Hits, 1986 and 1996. This is probably not this particular copy because I've had about 8 copies of this CD. But the first physical CD I ever owned, I got it for my birthday when I was probably 12, maybe, the first time. The Police, Synchronicity. Oh, shit. I know this one. Post Malone. I don't know the name of the CD. It's the only Post Malone I have. I don't even know why I got it. Pretenders, Viva El Amora. Probably butchered that. Primus, Tales from the Punch Bowl. Primus, Brown Album. Primus, Green Nagahide. Probably butchered that one. Prince, 1999. Prince, Purple Rain. Prince, this is the Hits, Volume 1. Priscilla Block, this is her EP. Priscilla Block, Welcome to the Block Party. Prof, King Gambo. Prof, Liability. Prof, Pookie Baby. Prof, The Powderhorn Suites. And then Prof, Horse. Spectacular album. And Puddle of Mud, Come Clean. For Queen, I have the Greatest Hits. Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Greatest Hits Volume 3. I have Queens of the Stone Age, Songs for the Deaf. And Queens of the Stone Age, Lullabies to Paralyze. Quiet Riot, Mental Health. And Quiet Riot, Critical Condition. Or Condition Critical, my bad. Sorry, I got distracted by my cat, Ozzy. Alright. REM, Eponymous. REM, Monster. REM, Life's Rich Pageant. REM, Document. REM, Automatic for the People. Rage Against the Machine, Evil Empire. Rage Against the Machine, The Battle of Los Angeles. Rancid, self-titled, I believe. Randy Houser, How Country Feels. Randy Travis, Passing Through. Randy Travis, Glory Train. Rascal Flatts, Melt. Rascal Flatts, Feels Like Today. Rascal Flatts, Me and My Gang. Rascal Flatts, Still Feels Good. Right next, we're going into my rack collection. The first on my show is my most recent addition to that collection. It's also still sealed. It's going to remain sealed, and I keep it on display on top of my shelves. It's rare and out of print. Oh, sorry, my cat was attacking my legs. It's rare and out of print. You can find it on eBay, but not for cheap. And I found a sealed copy, and I got really excited. And that's their EP. And I keep this up there. All right, anyway, for the rest of my rack collection, I have Out of the Cellar. This is another one of my all-time favorites, especially for the 80s hair bands. Invasion of Your Privacy. Dancing Undercover. Under the Sky. Or Reach for the Sky. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. My cat keeps attacking me. Detonator. Self-titled. And my personal favorite, and it's their most recent, this is Infestation. And then I have Rarities. Right, Reba. I have a lot of these randomly too, kind of like my George Strait. So Good Together. What If It's You? Read My Mind. It's Your Call. I can't read that. Sweet 16. Greatest Hits, Volume 2. Comfort from a Country Quilt. Room to Breathe. For My Broken Heart. Starting Over. And What If? Red Hot Chili Peppers' Greatest Hits. The Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Don't You Fake It? Deluxe Edition. Red Savine. Perfect Match. I don't know what all this is, to be honest. It looks like just a random compilation that somehow got my collection. But Red Savine, 20 all-time greatest hits. REO Speedwagon, the hits. Rihanna Loud. Rihanna Rated R. Rihanna Good Girl Gone Bad Reloaded. Rihanna Talk That Talk. And Rihanna Unapologetic. Then I also have this Rihanna Anti, I think it's called, something along those lines. I can't remember, I'd have to look it up. But I have that as well. It don't fit in my case. Alright, my current favorite modern country artist, Riley Green. I have different around here. And Ain't My Last Rodeo. Don't Mind If I Do. And I have Rise Against, Siren Song of the Counterculture. The Richie Valens Story. Rob Thomas, Something to Be. Rob Thomas, Something More. Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe. Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe 2. Rob Zombie, Educated Horses. Rob Zombie, Past, Present, and Future. Robert Hoskins, Smacking Kittens. Robin Thicke, Blurred Lines. Another artist you guys probably don't know. I wouldn't say he's a local artist, but more independent. Got to know my family in the 90s. He did have a song featured on the TV show Criminal Minds, though, if you know that show. But I have Rocky Rash, Lock and Key. This just says Rocky Rash, but the name of the album is A Boy Like Me. And then Rocky Rash, Big Time Small Town. And then nowadays he goes by Rocky Lynn. This is the song that has Home on it. No, Home is not on this one. Home is on this one. And that's a song that was featured on Criminal Minds. And then Rocky Lynn, Songs for Soldiers. I think Home is on this one as well. That's probably his biggest hit at this point. I have the Rod Stewart, Out of Order. Rod Stewart, Downtown Train. Rod Stewart, Vagabond Heart. Rod Stewart, Unplugged. Rodney Atkins, If You're Going Through Hell. Rodney Atkins, It's America. Rolling Stones, Voodoo Lounge. This reminds me of something else I have to pull down. Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. Up there. I'm not going to pull it down. I have that Rolling Stones Steel Wheels box set. It's got like 5 albums in it, I think. I have Ron White, You Can't Fix Stupid. Rush, 2112. Rush. Moving Pictures. Just about there. Gold Diggers Beware. The Logger and the Fillers Gold Diggers. I really don't know this one. I hope I got that right. And finally, Ryan Adams, Ryan Adams, 1989. This is a complete cover of Taylor Swift's 1989, but by this guy. And it's actually pretty good, and I prefer his version of Welcome to New York over hers. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. That's going to conclude it. When I make the next video, I'll be finishing up my main line of artists, which would be, what, S to Z. And then I'll do my compilations and, shoot, soundtracks. That's it. After that, and that'll conclude my main series of my CD tour. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and comment down below and subscribe, please. Have a great day.